What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. We coming at you live from the S15. Hope you guys are all doing well. I am doing great. Another beautiful day out here in Southern California. Yes, we have some stupid car laws, but the weather and the scenery kind of makes up for it. As you guys can see here, we have the S15 back. Just got dropped off from the company. Let me tell you guys this, there was a lot of misunderstanding going on. So the car was actually not even used in the video shoot. My buddy told them that I was wrapping the car, but I think they meant that I just wrapped it red. So they were expecting a red car. When it got there, obviously it's blue, and the main director was like tripping out. It was for a really big artist. I was really looking forward to getting that content for you guys. That would have been a really dope nighttime video, but it didn't happen. So they ended up not even using the car, and here she is. Oh, and another thing, the stunt driver didn't want to drive the car because it was right-hand drive too, so that was another issue. It sounds like to me that guy didn't have enough bars, so I didn't want you driving my car anyways. These TEs are looking beautiful. I really don't want to take them off. Trust me, I don't. That's why I'm not getting rid of them. Definitely keeping them. But we do have the new wheels, and we are going to be test fitting them tonight. Front is kind of my concern. I'm not sure if it's going to clear the caliper, since this has the 300ZX calipers, which are not too big. I'm pretty sure they're around the size of like stock Brimbos. We're gonna head over to the crib, test the wheels out. I think it's gonna look really clean. I love the TE look. Don't get me wrong. This is like my signature look. I love it. I'm not gonna get rid of this, but I just really wanted to switch it up a little bit. And then I was gonna wrap the hood again, but I was like, nah. I want to throw some carbon on there because like I said, I did plan to change the wheels and get a different look going on. So I'm gonna roll over to the crib and we're gonna test fit these wheels. All right, guys, we back at the shoebox. It's definitely about that time. I mean, the S15's been on TEs for 4 years, so it's about that time to just switch it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely hard to top that triple chrome, man. That shit just hits. In all lighting, it does not matter. But you guys ready to see the new wheels? Let's go! You see, this is me thinking ahead of time. Like I said, that's why I kept the carbon hood. I just be thinking like that. I just be thinking like that. If you don't know what these are, they're not reps. They're not LMs. They're not BBSs. These are actually Workmeister M1s. There is different variants of Meisters. The ones that you normally see aren't the only Meisters that are out there. And we got a fly. Oh, it's nasty ass. Get your nasty ass. Kind of have something else in mind for these. I'm gonna rock this look for a little bit, but since we already have some chrome, I have some plans for these. So don't get too used to this look. I'm gonna rock it for a bit, but I definitely have some plans to switch these up depending on if they fit and how much I like them. Initially, I kind of wanted to build some BBSs for it, but I'm like, nah, I'm not really trying to spend $6,000-7,000 to build a set of custom wheels for the S15. To me, it just didn't really make sense. If you don't want to cash out on BBSs, but you don't want to rock reps, this is as good as you're gonna get right here. And you guys know I'm a big Work fan. I love Work wheels. Meister's like one of my favorite wheels. I have never actually bought M1s. I always kind of wanted to put them on something, but it just never happened. We should be pretty golden, but honestly, I don't think these tires are gonna fit. The tires are actually brand new. Like, they still have the stickers on them. This brand in general, it just runs a little bit on the meteor side. Worth a shot. If it doesn't work out, I'll just get a different brand tire. So we got the front right here. Nice size lip on it. I just really wanted to put some 3-piece wheels in this car. I just think 3-piece wheels on S chassis just look so good. Backs definitely got a nice lip back here. This is gonna look beyond sexy if it fits. I think this combo is gonna look killer, and that's why I went back with the carbon hood, because I wanted to have a little bit of gray just to go with the face of the wheels. We gonna see, guys. I don't know. This is gonna be, I don't know, the calculations might not be calculating today.
3,000 years later.
My light was a little dead earlier, my bad. All right, so we're here, like what, 30 minutes later, hour later. You want to know why? 2 bolts decided that they just wanted to be seized on the spacer. So yeah, got 3 of them off, and there's 2 stuck on there and pretty much stripped at this point. So I need to go get an extractor, and hopefully we can get it off with that. Sucks, pretty annoying. So I think I'm just gonna go to the back real quick just to kind of test fit the rear and see if the rear fits. It's always gotta be the smallest stuff, man. Shit's so annoying. How's it gonna look? How's it gonna look? S15 with some deep dish. How could you go wrong with that? Ooh, this is gonna be kind of close. Good on brake clearance. I mean, I think anything will clear those brakes, to be honest. Honestly, it looks so sick. I don't know, camera is gonna be my best friend right now. I think it'll work though. Bro, that looks so good. Please clear, please clear. Ooh, I don't know guys, but oh my God. But that looks, oh my God. I don't know, this is just different. I'm getting like Tokyo build vibes with this. This looks insane. Obviously the T's popped. It just says, hey, look at me. Like this bling bling. But this over here, oof. Oh my Lord. And the satin gray face on the wheel goes really good with the Laguna, cause like the Laguna doesn't have any metallic in it. It's like a flat color kinda. That looks, man, if I had the big brake kit, wow, that would be crazy. And we actually have some decent clearance for the brakes. So I think the BBK in the rear would work with this wheel setup. I'm just real iffy on the tire. It looks like it might rub, to be honest. All right, guys, we back. Horrible news. I went and got the extractor, absolutely did nothing. It just kept slipping off. So what I decided to do is just test fit it with the spacer on. And honestly, if I had a smaller tire, it might work. Check it out. Sheesh. Bro, these need to go on the car. Like, this needs to happen. I need to make this work. This looks so sick. It gives me like old school Super Street vibes. Like this just literally looks like a Super Street magazine setup and I really like it. So what I found out, which I was kind of already concerned about, brake clearance. So even if we do get the spacer off, there is no way in hell that thing's fitting without the spacer. It barely fits with the spacer. So right now I'm on a 15 mil and as far as this clearance, it's gonna need a minimum of like a 12 millimeter, like a minimum. And I'm trying to put Akibonos on here and there's no way in hell this wheel is gonna work with Akibonos. It's just not gonna happen. Sucks, man. So right now I'm actually not too stressed about getting the spacer off because I already know it's not gonna clear without the spacer. Sheesh. Oh yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's pretty much how it would look. This is obviously not drivable. There's no way in hell that would ever work. If I just get some different tires for it, this is possible. What is happening, guys? Welcome back. We are hopping back into this video from my good guys over here at Best Tire Shop Fontana. Check out my new whip. Sheesh, I need one of these, bro. Put the Sur on in the back. We are gonna be retest fitting the tires again today. Fingers crossed, hopefully everything works. So what I did, I kept the same size in the back. I just went with a different brand. The same brand I already had on the S15. Those tires stretch pretty good. I don't really tend to stretch like brand tires like Falcon, Michelin's, because typically most of the time those have a really hard sidewall and they just kind of run thicker and they're just not good for stretching. The only thing I'm concerned about is if we tuck enough to actually scratch the rim right here. That's kind of like my only concern. It might be a little bit too much stretch for my taste, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when you want to fit wheels, you know what I'm saying? All right, guys, as you can see, we made it back to the shoebox. So hopefully this works, man, because I really like how the other wheels look too. Fit, please, fit. Fit, please. Oh, actually, let's spin it. Make sure it's not hitting. Nope, we good. Alright, I'm gonna let that camber do its thing. Fitment gods, look out for your boy. Oof. No, no. I could pull the fender a little bit, but I just really don't want to. This is, yeah. I mean, obviously we have a little bit more room than we did before with the other tire, but that's crazy. We downsized one size and it has more stretch and it's still like, I just really don't want to pull the fenders. What we have right now is like a natural pull. You can kind of see it. That's just natural from the tires rubbing. I'm gonna put the rear on, just test fit the rear, and probably take it for a drive and just see how bad it rubs. Only thing that sucks about my rear is the fender's not rolled, it's shaved. That's how I bought the car. So that kind of sucks. That definitely limits a little bit of room I have. I'm hoping it doesn't tuck and hit the rim. Not really too worried about the tire, but yeah, it's more so the rim. So for everybody that's wondering, if I'm into fitness, I'm into fitting this wheel on this damn car. Oof. On dips, it's for sure hitting right here. And this is where shaved fenders interferes with what you're trying to do. It's just shaved, so I only have so much room. And it's like, you can't really shave it more because then the whole fender gets weak. Possibly shave the back of the wheel, which I don't really want to do. And I don't really want to throw more camber at the rear because I still do pulls in this car and stuff. So if I just throw more camber, this thing's never gonna hook at all. Basically the front most likely is gonna rub and the rear most likely is gonna rub too. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just, yeah. Once this thing starts hitting dips, it tucks, it's gonna kill the tire and the fender. All right guys, so your boy just went on a quick test drive, like 5-10 minutes. It didn't rub as bad as I thought, but as far as like freeway driving, long distance, it's definitely not gonna work out. As you can see, it already kind of ruined the wrap. It was already lifting a little bit from the previous setup. The heat from rubbing started bubbling up the wrap. I could definitely make this work, just do some arms and maybe like another ½ degree or degree of camber. I think the front will be perfect, but the rear is really gonna be the issue. What I was concerned about definitely happened. When it tucks, it's scraping on the rim. So yeah, the fender is literally just chewing at the wheel. And as you can see, it's hitting about right there. So that means we would need like another maybe 5 millimeters of clearance to actually tuck the wheel in so it doesn't hit the fender. I'm telling you, this gives me old school Super Street magazine vibes. Like, I don't know, I just feel like I see this car in my head in a magazine. At this point, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. It's either just go full send, go more camber. We could shave maybe 3 millimeters off the back of the wheel, but even then, it's still probably gonna hit. I've even ran into this issue before with other Meisters, and you know, this part is just so thick, it hits the fender. So I might just throw some tire shine on it, just take the car down the block and just take a couple pictures just so I have some pictures, because at this point I'm not really too sure what I'm gonna do with them. Well, at least I'll get some photos. Bro, it just looks so hard. Oh my god, that looks so good. Now I can actually see the car outside. Bruh. That is so freaking clean. I want to rock these wheels so bad. Damn, that looks good, bruh. A step lip and a dish on S chassis is just, Why couldn't the Fitment gods look out for me one time? I guess he looked out so much, he said, "Not today, Junior." But yeah, this looks nasty, man. This is really clean. I mean, I could drive like this really slow. I'll give it like 2 days before the whole fender's burnt, but at least it looks cool. I'm bummed. Seeing this outside now, this is so fire. But yeah, if we go more camber, this thing's just, it's never gonna hook at all. So that's one reason. And another reason, I don't want to go any lower. Obviously more camber, the car's gonna sit lower. And if you guys can see, I don't know if you can see, my oil pan sits extremely low. Roughly sits like 2.5 inches off the ground. So probably sometime soon, eventually, like I will probably make like a custom skid plate for this to cover that. This definitely would have worked out a lot easier if my rear fender wasn't shaved. Since it's shaved, that kind of just ruined everything. It is so aggressive, man. I love it. But at the end of the day, my TEs are clean though. And it's functional, no rubbing. On that note, guys, I'm probably just gonna end this video here. It's gonna be a very sad video. Your boy Kicks is bummed out because I really want to run this setup. This just looks so clean. Well, guys, I'm gonna go home, take these wheels off, and go cry in my bed. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Drop some comments below. Let me know what you think of the new setup that's not gonna be the new setup. Just be sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me see what I cook up. But until then, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.